everyone, and welcome to Eric Todd Hill, episode 6. At the end of episode 5, Cassandra had been discussing with our man whether he could help her with diversification on the estate. He sent her lots of hearts and kisses after the call had ended. And then, as you may already be thinking, I started to think, do we need Lola? I have such exciting news that I just have to share it with someone, said Cassandra the next day, and I can't wait to hear your suggestions for diversification on my estate. Good day, Queen of England, he said. My name's Cassandra, not Camilla. How are you doing, and what news you got for me? I had a friend request on Facebook yesterday from a young man called William Burtington Twistleton. Do you remember? I told you I was let down by his father Freddie many years ago. I've never told anyone this. Even my father and mother never knew this. Freddie and I were together when we were at university. I had a baby boy, William. His father Freddie took him, as I couldn't tell my parents. Freddie's parents were very kind and supportive. But when Freddie went off with that tart, with the long legs and large boobs, they took baby William with them, and I never saw him again. He just got in touch with me. He and his wife want to come and see me. I'm so excited to meet him after all these years. He's 43 and his wife is 38. And notice that I deliberately didn't name his wife, in case Lola wasn't able to become involved. I see, he said. Do you mean that William Burtington is your son? Well worked out, Sherlock. I see why you know so much about spying. You don't want to tell me, he said. I thought I just did. That's a long time. 4 years back. 43 years. I was 20. It's really a good news. It's amazing. I'm so excited to meet him and his wife. I didn't even ask if he has children. I might be a grandmother. Nice. And I must say I'm happy for you. Good news to be celebrated. I know, it's amazing. I'm not quite sure when they're coming. He said they've been living in Vancouver. Okay. What's important? That you got contacts with him. Oh, yes, it is. What are you doing now? I'm just answering some emails. What are you doing now? Our man disappeared for a few hours. When he came back, he felt a spot of that old love bombing coming on. Hello, honey. I'm back now. The more days go by, the more I fall in love with you. You are the queen of my heart. No matter how busy I am, my heart never forgets to remind me of you. I love you, baby. When someone asks me if I have something in my life worth fighting for, I think of your face right away. I would fight alone and win a war just for you. You make me want to live. I love you so much. If I get paid for loving you, I would be a millionaire by now. I am so lost in loving you that I don't know the right words to express what I feel for you. No words can describe my love for you. No language can express how much I love you. I've just come inside, said Cassandra. Okay, honey, welcome back. I miss you so much, baby. We do need to meet, don't we? My love for you is bigger than the ocean. I plead for you louder than the blue whale. I can never truly express the amount of love I have for you. All I can say is that I won't survive without you in my life. I love you so much. If there's one thing in this world I'm afraid to lose, it's you. I'm so in love with you that I can't afford to lose you. The whole world may turn upside down, but even that wouldn't change my love for you. You are everything to me. Did you say that you're due to retire soon? Yes, my love, you are my everything, sweetheart, and I'm so lucky to call you mine. I love you. If you asked me to make a last wish, it would be to go on like this, holding your hands in mine, till my last breath. How long will it be before you can come here? I think after my contract with the UN is over, and I meant this year, then we can be together, and forever, no matter what has happened, no matter what you've done, no matter what you will do. I will always love you. I want you in my life, for today, tomorrow, and forever. What do you mean, no matter what you've done? Loving you is the only thing that makes my life worth living, said our man, who was on a roll and had no intention of stopping, just because Cassandra had asked him a question. The world might call me crazy, but I'm glad to be crazy about you. I love you so much, sweetheart. What do you mean, no matter what you've done? Never mind, honey, said our man, who finally read it. I just don't know the right word to use on you now, so you would understand me better, that I truly love you, and I want to be with you forever. Nothing can explain fully how fortunate I am to have you in my life. I am forever grateful to God for blessing me with an angel like you. Love you, sincerely. Okay, tell me when your contract is due to end. My phone is ringing, said Cassandra, who was bored with him. I think that will be December 8th, honey. Oh no, that's forever away. Okay, then pick up and get back to me, he said. It was just an annoying scam call about my phone bill. No, honey, even though we're miles apart from each other, our souls are connected and our hearts beat for each other here. I can feel mine now. I love you today, tomorrow, and forever, baby. I was so hoping we could meet soon. I guess I'll just have to wait. You don't know how blessed I am to have you in my life. You are the reason for my smile, my happiness. I love you endlessly. I am so lost in loving you that I don't know the right words to express what I feel for you. No words can describe my love for you. No language can express how much I love you. I think I've got the point, said Cassandra. What's that, my love? He asked. OFGS, what is it that you keep telling me? Sweet love is when your heart skips a beat at the mere thought of someone. With you, my heart doesn't just skip. It dances to the sweetest rhythm. A melody played only for you. Cassandra cracked. My phone is ringing again. Which was a complete lie, but I'd had enough of him. Better start thinking about those ideas you were going to give me for the diversification on the estate. I heard from somewhere that the best way to figure out how important someone is to you is to try to picture your life without them. Well, you seem to be the most important person to me, because I can't imagine my life without you at all. The word fortunate made sense to me only after you came into my life. Be you with me always, my angel. I'm so upset that it will be almost a year before we can meet. Honey, I'm sorry about that. Okay, I will try my possible best, he said, thus giving away, if we hadn't already realised, that he wasn't a Major General, to create a schedule for us to meet up for lunch in February. What do you think? Every time I think of you, half my worries are gone. You make everything around you so positive and energetic. I love you so much. There are no words I could use to describe the love we share. I'm so incredibly thankful for you. Good day to the beautiful woman. Happy Sunday to you. Hopefully you went to church. Oh yes, it would be so lovely to meet you in February. How would you manage to do that? That will be work on, he said. There are only 3 days of January left. You will help me through the process as well. I'm not sure what I can do. I can look up flights for you if you don't have time to do that. How long do you think you can come for? Actually, all this have process. I have emailed to the UNF and they will respond to me. So it's not what I had to do on my own. Mind you, each job is based on contract. I believe you understand. This is the most reason you come in, because I will need you in all. I don't think I do understand. You're a full-time employee of the army, aren't you? Just need to apply for a week's leave. If I am applying, it will definitely means I'm out. And all I want to be out, because my retirement year is this year, so I will want to get all that processing done at once. They don't understand. You said you aren't due to retire until December. I thought you were applying for leave so we can meet. Because I won't want to come back to the base zone again. But it is this year, which I will have to work on it. Pardon? Yes, you said December the 8th. I got a low battery, dear. Hey, dear, you need to charge yourself, said Cassandra. I'll call you directly and make all explanations, dear. Okay, I think that would be easier. I will do that when it gets charged. Okay, that will be in 2 hours' time. That's okay. Hopefully you'll be online. I'll talk to you later. Our man sent some kisses. Hello.
Uh-oh.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Oh, just about. Yes, I can hear you now, yes.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
So what are you doing?
I'm sitting here talking to you. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm so sorry for late calls. Being a little bit busy.
You haven't told me what you're doing.
Oh, I told you I need to charge up my battery. And after that, an emergency came in for me to ask address some.
You're very quiet. It is quite hard to hear you.
Can you hear me now?
No, can you put the phone closer to your mouth or something?
Okay.
Oh,
So audible right now?
Oh, you went louder and then now you've gone quieter again.
Okay, I said I would try to be loud now. Okay.
No, I can't hear you again. Can you put the phone closer to your mouth?
Can you hear me right now?
Yes, when you put the phone close to your mouth, I can.
Okay, no problem. So, like I said before, I got some emergency to try to address some group that is going to a new base. So that is a much more reason I couldn't respond or I couldn't call so easier.
I asked you the same question. Hello?
Hello?
You got cut off now. I can hear you better now.
Okay, no problem.
I asked you the same question you asked me. What are you doing now?
I am making calls with you. Nothing.
I just wondered what your answer was since you asked me. I was wondering what kind of answer you were expecting, that's all.
You so funny by doing that.
Anyway, sorry, you were telling me about your emergency or whatever it was.
Yeah, the emergency that I receive, I have to address some of the sergeants that are going to a new base to try to address a peace mission over there. So that is why I did not come on time to try to call you back. You know, my battery is barely charged a little bit before now. So I took 2 hours later on before calling you. That's why I'm trying to apologize for this delay.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I had other things to do.
Okay.
Have you had any thoughts? Go on.
Okay, like I said earlier on before, due to the fact that I need to get out of this bullshit and so frustrated zone due to the war right here, because it is really getting so hard and so hard. So I need a life ahead of this. I need to enjoy things that I've placed on the ground before now. At least I need to be the man staying at home, do some self research, try to read the magazines and all that, and having a good time as well, because I believe I've worked for it.
Okay.
So, like I said, the retirement is end of this year. So, but I can also make it a little bit more faster due to the fact that anything that concerns this year, I can make the processes right now and it can be approved within a short while. It can be approved this February that we're about to enter, and it can be approved March. So, but it depends on how I make the processes so fast enough. That is much more reason I said, due to the fact that, you know, when you have a job that you're doing, the profession, you serving the state, serving the countries, because our position right here as a general, major hierarchy general, we are bound to supervise and to make sure all humanity is being taken care of all over the whole wide world, because that is the reason why the United Nations Forum has made it clear for every hierarchy general is made to serve the citizenship, and also it's made to serve the whole wide world. That's the reason why we're known for the whole wide world. So it is a legal contract that needs to be breached. And when it's being breached, it has to be in a process to breach the contract. And it's an agreement that is signed. You understand me?
Not really, no, but I don't really need to, do I?
Okay, it's not really, let me make you understand. Okay, you told me, let me make an example. Right now, you told me you have 4 workers, or 5, if I don't know, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct, 4, yes.
And I believe they have an agreement with you, a contract agreement.
Of course they do, yes.
Okay. So if your workers, even though they are not in the hierarchy system of which we are, have an agreement signed, what do you think about an hierarchy officer general? Shouldn't he have an agreement?
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Contract
Yes,
these?
well, I'm sure you have a contract.
So that is a much more reason I said, for you to breach those contracts, you have to follow due process. And those processes, I really told you you're going to help me, I swear, because I have no one to do that for me anymore. I have no woman, and I didn't even intend having before I get to meet you, before I get to talk to you, send you a friend request, because I see that there is something within you. And actually, you prove it to me when you responded to my messages. The way you responded shows how dignity I see in you as a woman. And that is much more reason I have all interest, all mindset, trying to breach some of the department security right here in the war zone, all because of you. Because you so endowed. And I truly have that feelings deep down for you. I don't know if you're thinking about that to me, but I already closed my mindset, dragging all some security department to make sure I communicate with a woman. I mean, with that woman. If not, I am not allowed to do such thing right here, and it's not done. It is very hard to do, but I have to do that all because I have seen something in you that I cherish, and I believe you should appreciate and adore it as I plead for that.
Yes.
You want to say something?
Not really, no.
You should.
Well, what would you...
Maybe you want to ask a question?
What would you want me to say?
If I ask you what to say, would you say it?
I don't know. Depends what it is you want me to say.
Will you say it? Will you say it, or you will question it?
I don't know until I know. You tell me what it is you want me to say. I'm not psychic.
The facts still remain. The facts still remain. I really do adore you, and I have all the whole trust on you already. Which I will gladly want you to as well trust me and believe in me. I believe that should be a good point to have us going lovely and to have us being together forever. So if I may ask you, would you want us to be together forever?
Oh, for God's sake, man, how many times do I have to tell you that I have to meet you? Do you have cloth ears or just Alzheimer's?
I know. But you talk to me right now, are you not having a sense of humor? You talking to me? Are you not feeling so closer to me already? You're already feeling closer to me because we are going to work everything out together and everything is going to be possible and very well. But for the fact you talk to me, you should know that, yes, you are already talking to the man that you feel it should be your man of your dream. So I should at least know if really you have those intentions and those mindset close. That is it. Because if we're working out two things, we're going to work between a heart to heart. Our two hearts ought to be working as one. Am I right?
Okay, well, you're obviously one of those men that isn't interested in a genuine answer or the truth. You only want to hear the answer that you want to hear. So I'll say, oh yes, of course, I'm dying to marry you. How about that?
Excellent.
That's the right
This
answer.
is the best word.
That's awesome.
This is the best word I've ever heard from you.
I thought you might think that it was.
And this is the best word that I've never heard for about years now. You make my day.
Oh, well, one tries, you know.
But for that to be happening, we need to have that full mindset, that full trustful hearted, that belief, and that bond should be closed. To heart, to heart, to heart. When I mean to heart, to heart, to heart, our hearts should be meshed together to form one heart. When two hearts are merged to be together, and they are merged together, they will easily form one. And that one is for eternity. That is it. So, before I begin to be driving for these, I believe you told me about this falsification of your estate, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct, I did, yes.
That is what you should be doing before now, but you didn't do that. I don't know if you don't see enough people or enough clients to do that with. By now, your estate or the estate of your type is like a community. Your name ought to be written all over the community that you, the owner of the estate, because your estate, 2,000 acres of estate, is like a community.
If you say so, yes.
Because you have a vast land over there, and that is like a community as its own. It can also be like a state on its own. Depends on how things are being placed. But all the same, you've been talking about this diversification. This really occurs when you added other varieties of things. It might be animals, it might be other things in the land. Thereby that making it being an international global.
An international what?
You said what?
I thought you said an international something, but I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah. The diversification simply really means when you are adding different type of things in your estate and thereby making it global and making it be resourceful all over the world. Because
all over the world? What kind of diversification are you planning for me if you think I'm going to go international?
If I'm planning a diversification, if you are planning a low diversification, is your plan. But I don't really have a low diversification of all this. All I have is a big diversification, because when you're doing it, you need to be of global.
USA. A little bit. Sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. A little bit of what?
It will be a little bit global.
Well, I don't understand that last word. It sounds like a grow bag.
No, I mean global. Global.
Oh, global. Global. Why do you think my estate in Sussex? I've moved myself. Why do you think my estate in Suffolk should go global? Who do you think would be interested?
So you don't like it that way?
Well, I'm trying to work out why you think it should be global. I don't even know what you mean.
Okay, first of all, let me make you understand a little why. You planning of diversification. That is, you are adding to what your estate is being used for. Am I right?
That's correct, yes.
And there are benefits when you decided to add other things in your estate to make it more greater. First, there should be potential increase and risk adjustment due to returns from investors.
Oh, you think I should have investors, do you? Where do you think I'm going to get that from?
Yeah. That is the reason why you're growing global, and it's very important. Then, if you can have an accountant or a state accountant, that means there's possibility that you have global people coming around for what you are bringing out in your estate. And secondly, preserve capital, especially for retailers or older investors, will be coming gradually. And they will be very, very, very much preserved. That is it.
So what is it you think I'm going to be doing that is going to attract investors and make my estate global?
Good.
No, that's not an answer. What do you think we're going to do? What do you suggest that I should do that is going to take my estate global and attract investors?
Okay, let me make you understand. You know what you are into already. You
Yes,
are
I have
into
spotted it.
you are into species like animal breeds, animal breeds.
That's correct.
You are into animal breeds. They give birth, then they increase in volume, right?
Well, that's usually how animals do it, yes.
So, adding, you have chickens as well
I
that
do,
you go
yes.
for. Okay, so you have punes, that is what you said, right?
Yeah, I don't see anything special about having 50 chickens that is going to want to attract global investors.
No, I am trying to tell you what you're doing, because by doing that, that is a little way. You can add other things in your estate. That is the reason why you want it to be diversified, because you want more in your estate. Am I right?
That's correct, and that's what I'm asking you about. How do you think I should diversify? Do
That
you
is a
have
much
any
more reason.
ideas?
That is a much more reason. I will first of all know what people might be needing before you add it to your estate, and thereby from there you will be having other workers to work along with you, because those that are working, they already have jobs in their hand and load of work already. So first of all, what we should be thinking is, what would the people want? Are you
Well, I don't
getting
know.
me?
You're the one that says I'll be going global and attracting investors. What did you have in mind?
That is what I'm saying. First of all, we have to think about what the people want, because we can't just add things to the estate why we don't know what the people want. Are you getting me?
So you've changed your mind and you don't think I should go global and attract investors?
No. Can you hear me? You will go global and attract investors. Because, do you know why? You already started it. And what you're doing right now, you're already attracting people around the state, right? You said people come, they buy, they go, some buy, you sell, you import tools and all that. Isn't it?
Oh yes. Well, we do sell our we sell our cattle, we sell our ponies, we sell our eggs. Yes.
Okay. Those people that are buying those things, they will, when they are coming to buy, what you are adding to your estate will be introduced to them. From there, they will bring more investors that needs those things. That is where you go. Because when you're trying to partake in something, you will have to watch. You have to know what the people want. So what I'm trying to say, I'm going to fish out what they might likely want. In the UK, there are people that will need some certain things. From there, you to go to global by taking it up to another country, might need what you want, what you are producing, or what you're selling. So we start from a local community, which is we are going to start from your son first there, the community, the estate, the around, people around, the investor around, the state, what they need. That's what we have to start from before making it global. Being global won't be a day work. It's not just a day that we just say it and it will work. No, we will start gradually and it will go more global. And secondly, we can still put it, I can still put it to you, when you invest in some certain things in one place, you can decide to go to another country, like the US right now. You hear me?
Oh yes, I can hear you perfectly well.
Like like the US right now, we can decide to say, okay, let's invest some amount of money, buying some acres of land, maybe 200 or 50. It depends on how we started. You buy it, then we start what you are doing in the UK over there. By doing that, you are already going globally, because they will be needing things from there. Or the way you are supplying for the UK, they are supplying right here in the United States. By then, the name is on the air. Anytime someone needs something, they will click in the internet, they will saw it, they will try to pledge on it. If they need something, will be pledged on some social medias as well. From there, they will click directly to the website. There will be all the things around. By then, you are already global all the whole wide world. That is it. So what we have to start with is to know. And I would like you to try and make a research what these people in the local community really want. And I will still make a research as well, guiding you. I believe you understand what I'm saying.
Okay, so how do you think we should go about finding out what people in my local community want?
Yeah, simple. Those investors that are buying from you. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Those investors that used to buy cows, used to buy chickens, eggs, and ponies, anything. Those investors, those people, you have to place someone on ground, of which your state management supposed to do that. Your estate management supposed to be doing that, but I believe we can't be doing that well to a good taste. So what will happen, I will first of all try to find out something. I swear you will have to be doing that by asking them what do they really need for we to add to the estate for them to be buying each and every time. So when you ask them, they will suggest, because they are the people buying. You must know what they want. These are strategies. It's a strategies of doing things. You ask them, what do you think I should add to the estate so that you people should come and patronize, buying, call other investors, people that need it somewhere. We can be having it here so that they can be coming around to be buying. They can place their order online, each and everything, and everything will be sent to them. That is it. That is the strategies, and it can be done.
Okay. Are you any good at designing websites?
If you want a design website, it can be done, but I have to place to an agent to do that. And I believe if placed to an agent to do that, by then you will upload all your credentials, all your details, what you are into online. People will be applying, trying to be placing orders all around over the world. Even in the state you are, they will start from the state you are. Gradual process, it will be growing. That's why you need to really have a website design, and it will be designed. If I call an agent, he can respond to me, and if he responds to me immediately, I will try to do what? I will try to send you a message, and as well, anything needed for the website to be processed, he will ask. And when he asks, I will tell you, and for them to proceed, if they are proceeding to design the website, regardless of what you are into in the estate, they will just charge for doing it, and you have to pay them, and then they will do the website for granted. You will have access to the website. There you will be preserving all your things, posting all the things that need to be posted. And as well, I will be trying to be monitoring it as well, because in case you might see any customer around your local community or inside England, any of Manchester, anywhere, they will place any order, you can be sending the order close to them. That will just focus on charges, and all that will be going viral all over. So that is what you have to do, because by doing that, you are already in a diversification area, and that will make it go wider and wider. So we will have to plan for that. Okay?
Okay.
So are you trying to say I should ask for a web designer to design a website for you to use?
I don't know. Do you think we should do that, or do you think we should wait till you've got here and we've got some proper plans for diversification? I don't know. What do you think? Which order do you think we should do it in?
Yeah, you should have a website. I thought you already have a website before, but since you doesn't have one,
No,
you
I
need
don't.
to have one. You need to have one, because you need to be placing it on your laptop right there, on your desktop, in your office. You will be checking. Some people might be applying for something, might be telling you they need so things. All that will be uploaded, and the prices will be uploaded. That's why when the website is being started to be designed, you will have to send some of those pictures in the garden, anything that concerns real estate. They will send all that you are dealing with, and all that will be posted directly in the website. You will be seeing customer anywhere you don't even know, not only just in your local community, because the website will really take them to the highest list for them to know, from there to know what you are really doing. So that website is very, very much more important because you will place it on your local social media. Because right now, even your Facebook, you have to be in a more security way because you don't need to be accepting requests for any random people. Anybody that want to place an order, to click the website, you take them directly to inside the website. If you want to place for anything, chickens, egg, anything, we place it there. Now, all you have to do, you have to gather some other hands in the estate for them to proceed. And when an order is placed, 2 to 3 days, I believe it should be sent to the location when the payment has been made by the placer of the order. You understand me?
I think so, yes. So you're saying you think I should have a website even before you get here?
Yeah, no, having a website would be a big deal. I will just contact an agent. He will tell me what and what needed for the website and all that. He will tell me the price of him getting a website created, designed with all your details. You will love it, and you will see when you log into your website, you see everything that is there. That is you. You are there, and I believe you will create a page that will determine it for you. When you click, you see your things there. If you want to upload any new thing, you can be uploading. If you're uploading a pony, uploading anyone that is there, anybody can place order immediately. The DMU send location can meet direct. You can direct him or her to the state. The estate manager directly deal with him immediately. The website is the only thing for you to be trying to monitor some other things that is happening and people that are placing orders on your watch, on your properties and animal breeds and all that.
Okay, well, I'll give it some thought. I do have a farm secretary who comes in one morning a month just to keep the books for me. I wonder if she could come in a bit more often and do some work on the website when we have it.
Okay, if you're saying so, if you're asking him to do that, no problem. But I decided to say so before. So if you're asking him to do it, no problem.
So, going back to when you think you can get here, I got a bit lost about what you were talking about.
What? What am I talking about?
When you think you can get here? When you think you can come?
I told you I've already emailed to the United Forum. So
yes, you did. Yes, of course you did.
When they get back to me, anything they say, I told you I might need you so much to help me. All right, because I believe they won't approve anything if they don't know if I'm going out for someone, or they must have a proper reason of going out. And I believe the first thing they will likely want to ask is, who are you going out with? Like, are you going on your own because your job is almost ready for you to be retired? So if you are having an urgent movement, that means you must have a relationship with someone. So they may likely want to know if I'm going out with you. So that is where you come in. And that is a much more reason, at least they will likely want you to present some other documentation of which we will have to agree. And I will ask an agent, the United agent, to do it, and everything will proceed gradually. So all just what I really need you for me. I need you to be there. Whenever they reply me, I believe they will respond to me tomorrow. What they say, I will try to tell you how they explained it and how we're going to kick off with it. So all what I just really need, when they respond to me, I will tell you what they need and how we go about it. And we can just go about it simple and peaceful, because I know about all these before now. I know some generals that are retired 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Most of them, they're retired through the means of their woman. And right now, I don't really have any woman right now. I just have you. So you have to try to stand beside me for me to get everything done. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. That's good. So I believe I've made you understand a little bit about the website. And talking about the diversification, that will be placed by, like I told you, you will place someone, try to ask the investor that are coming around buying some of the animal breeds and all that. Ask them, what do you think is Do you think the local will also need, or they are getting it from other places, from other properties, from other business that people are doing that I can add to my estate? Because you have a large sum of space of your estate, and I believe you are not using some of the space in the estate. You are not using some. Some are just there. The vast land is just there without no use, which ought not to be good. It ought to be developed. So you ask their question, they will begin to be saying ideas that you will pick out from them, because they are the one they often know what they wanted before we place on it. Because we cannot invest on something, you can't just invest like let me just say, you can't just be investing on something like maybe £700,000. You can't invest such money for something that you won't have a gain from. So you have to know what they want before you produce what they want. That is just how it is. You already have the land there, so you have to be used in other things for you to grow back and grow more wider. That's it.
Yes, okay. Well, it'd be interesting when you get here to see your thoughts, because then you'll be able to look round the estate and give me some, much better advice.
Yeah, babe. Yeah, I know you're very correct about what you're saying. And coming is not a big deal, but the most important thing, like I said, what you still know, you know. We learn every day. You know, you make you being smart, you make you being more intelligent in knowledge, and you can also pass it to anybody. People do learn online, they know they benefit from it. So I know I'm coming there very soon, and I know I'll be with you, but before then, you still need to know some certain things you will carry out before I came, at least. That will make you more smarter and more energetic to know more and also to do more. Because I don't need to be doing all things alone. You need to do. I know you have been trying all these years. You have tried so much. And you will still keep on trying. Because who is living, we also keep on trying. Isn't it?
Oh, I'm sure it is.
You said what?
I said I'm sure it is.
Okay. No problem. And I love you.
Yes, I know you do. Anyway, I really ought to go.
No problem. It's already late over there, I know. So
yes,
you need to relax. You need to relax your head right now so that you wake up early tomorrow.
Absolutely, indeed I do, yes. Anyway, it was so lovely to speak to you. And maybe you'll hear from whatever it was you said you'd emailed tomorrow, UN something or other.
No problem. Like I said, I will get back to you. Then you will see and everything is possible. So all I want you to do now, you go to bed and sleep. Take a glass of water before going to bed, so that you will see me in your dream, dreaming, and see me trying to say some certain things into your ear.
Yes. Well, I don't like to drink too close to going to bed, otherwise I get up in the night. But I think I get your point. Anyway, I am going to go now.
Okay.
I'll speak to you again tomorrow. And thank you very much for your advice. Goodbye.
Why thanking me?
Yeah, well, I thought it was polite.
It's my responsibility.
Yeah, well, in that case, I won't thank you.
Yeah.
But I will speak to you again tomorrow.
No problem. I will try to make that chance valuable, because I work through security department right here. But all the same, I will try to make that chance valuable, and we'll talk more.
Okay.
So you have a beautiful good night rest right now. Sweet dreams, sweet memories, and sweet tight.
Okay. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Goodbye for now.
Bye.
May all your dreams be of amazing things, he said when the call was over, and then Cassandra retired for the night. And if you want to know what happens next, because we think Lola is going to become involved, you're going to have to listen to episode 7. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you aren't getting too fat on all the snacks you're going to be eating through the next episodes. If you did enjoy it, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again in Eric Hill, episode 7.